Hello everyone, my name is Maddie. I'm one of the children's librarians at the Chatham Area Public Library. I am back this week with some more crafts for you guys to do at home. Today, all of our crafts are going to be used with balloons. So if you don't have balloons, don't worry. Don't rush out and go buy them. Just save this for a time when you may have leftover balloons from birthday parties, any other kind of celebrations. These are all leftover. I found them in the back of my closet. I didn't even know I had them, so might as well use them, right? Today, we're going to start by making a puppy out of a balloon. And this one's very, very simple. All you need is a balloon, a black marker, and some paper, and I used tape to put his ear on, and I'll show you how we'll do that. I made a red puppy here, so you know what? I think I'm gonna try to make a Dalmatian, and we'll see how that goes. If you have a favorite puppy, or if you have a puppy at home, you can always recreate them. Doesn't matter how big you want to make them, just try not to pop the balloon, that's for sure. There we go. If you need help blowing up the balloon or tying the knot, please ask someone near you, because it took me forever to learn how to do it, so I understand. Now, it's very hard for you to see with the white balloon, but this, where the knot is, the end, that's going to be the dog's tongue. So we're going to save that, and this is where the face is going to be. I'll start by making the face. And just like this one, we're going to do a nose above it and the mouth going below it. So I'll start above it. Try and do this in a way that you can see. Just pick a spot, draw a line above where the knot is, and above it is where that nose is going to be. So you can do any shaped nose you want. You can do a triangle, you can do a square, rectangle, circle if you want. I'll do a triangle here. And the one I did on the red puppy, I did a triangle, but I kind of rounded the edges. Alright, once you have that shape, go ahead and color it in. You don't have to use a black marker, you can use any color marker you want. Alright, that's where we're at right now. Now I'll do the bottom of the mouth and below that tie. And I apologize, it's really hard for you guys to see this. You can make a smile as big or as little as you want. There we go. And now for the eyes. You can do just circles, you can do dots, any different shape you want. On this one, I just did lines up and down. Maybe I'll do circles. I'm going to color mine in. The marker will rub off for a little bit, so give it time to dry, okay? Because I have marker all over this hand from trying it earlier. And there we go, there's his face. Now a Dalmatian can't be a Dalmatian without its spots, so we'll go ahead and do random spots. And I'll color those in. You can do just about any breed of dog that you want. You just have to think outside the box and figure out how you can make the balloon look like that breed. It'll take some time to do that, to decorate it like that breed. It doesn't have to look like any specific breed either. I just did just a cute little red puppy with the other one. The way I'm doing the Dalmatian is I'm just making a shape, any shape, doesn't matter, and I'll color it in. Don't push too hard down on it that the balloon runs away from you. I had that happen earlier and had to chase down the other balloon. I found that if you use the side of the marker versus the top of the marker, it'll lay down the color a lot better. Just a little tip. If you're doing a Dalmatian like me, don't worry. No spots, no two spots on a Dalmatian are the same. So it does not matter if they're symmetrical or if they look the same or if they're in the same spots. Just put them wherever. And I'm forgetting how staticky balloons are. And I've got my cat's hair all over, all over the balloon. If that happens, it's alright. Just work around it. You guys can make all different kinds of animals out of this. It doesn't have to be a dog. You could do a cat. You could do an elephant if you got a piece of paper and attached like a trunk on here. That could be cool. I'll do one more die or spot here. Alright, him down. He's got his spots on him. So now all he needs is ears, and he's a happy happy camper, happy puppy. Dalmatians, I'm gonna go ahead and give him, I have black construction paper, so I'll give him some black ears. The spots have taken over his ears. Okay. If you're not careful, he will run away from you. If you have regular white paper, you could just use that and draw spots on, or you can color it any color that you want. So I'm going to use this, and in order to get the same shape ear for both sides, what you'll want to do is that you'll want to fold it in half. So now we've got this, and we're just going to cut out an ear shape, whatever ear shape you want to do. I'm going to, can't really show you Sharpie on here. I'll try. Oh. Would help if I had a Sharpie that worked. There we go. I'll do the same shape ear that I did on the other one. It's very hard to see. You've got this line around here. Oh, lost it. It's coming down. I'll cut it out and I'll show you what it looks like. So here we have folded in half, and I'm going to cut, the top of the ear is going to be where that fold is, so you'll get two sides of it. That way they're the same shape there. Alright, so that's the shape. It was very hard to see on there. And then, because I cut on that fold, we have two sides to it. And if I cut along this folded line here, we'll have two ears. There we go. Two ears for the sides of the puppy. And what I've found to work best is just plain Scotch tape. Any other kind of tape that you have at home will work. And you want to put the tape on the ear here. Just find out where you would like the ear to go on him. Go ahead and put it down. Be careful not to press too hard. You don't want to pop the balloon. There's one ear. Alright, make sure he's upright when you put these on. And the other one, we'll put, you can try and make it even if you'd like. Doesn't have to be perfect. Right there works. There we go. There is our Dalmatian puppy, made out of a balloon. He's so cute. Alright. And the second craft with the balloon that I have for us today is a balloon rocket. That's probably going to fall, but it's alright. I saw this actually on Pinterest, and I was excited to try it, and I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but it actually works, and I'm very excited to show you guys. This is what it's going to look like. It doesn't look like much, but because the balloon is taped to the straw, you blow into the back side of the straw to blow the balloon up. Then you'll put your finger here, get it ready, and release it, and it'll go by itself. So I'll see. You don't have to pinch the straw, you just put your finger on the end of it, hold it up. She goes by herself. So I'll show you how we can make that as it's still going. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I don't have a lot of color balloons left. Just red and white, apparently. These might have been for my graduation, so Glenwood red and white, that makes sense. Alright, so we've got our balloon. Whenever you're using a balloon, just stretch it out so it's less likely to break. But we're not going to blow it up yet. Instead, we'll take our straw, and I've got a red one this time, and just put the straw in the base of the balloon. And we're going to attach it, we're just going to tape it. It might take a lot of tape, but it's got to stay secure, otherwise it's just going to fall apart. So if you need help with this, please ask an adult, ask anyone around you. It's a little difficult at first, but you want to put the straw in there and kind of cinch the balloon so that it fits the straw better. And then you're just going to use the tape to seal it. It might take a couple tries. This isn't working very well. Let's try this again. You won't always get it first try. Okay, so I put the straw in that far this time to hope that holds better. Now what I've done is I've put the straw to one side, and I've pinched the rest of it, and I'm going to turn it and hold it against the straw while I tape. I'll try and reuse the tape so I don't waste any. Okay, it's working better. This will take a lot of tape, so if you don't have a whole lot of tape, maybe try and find other ways to do it. If you have other kinds of tape, like masking tape, painter's tape, even duct tape would probably work. But if you have to use those other kinds of tape, ask for help from an adult just in case. If you're not sure if it'll hold, you can test by blowing into it. That'll hold pretty well, but I'm still nervous about it slipping off, so one more and then I'll be done. There we go. That doesn't look like it's going anywhere. Alright, from there you get to design the base of your balloon rocket however you like. Wherever mine is, I did stripes along the sides. You can do stripes, you can do different colors, you can do any other designs you can think of. Just make it yours, make it fun. I'll probably do stripes and maybe a base color. It's kind of difficult to draw on a straw, so just be patient with it. Got 4 stripes there, and I want to see if another color will show up well on here, so I'll pick another darker color. I'll try purple. And I'm just, that didn't show up very well at all. Do I have any other darker colors? See if blue shows up. Blue does show up. It's not very easy to tell the difference between the blue and the black, but it shows up, so I'll use it. It's very hard. The color didn't stay very well, but you can experiment and try different things and see what puts the color on there. I'm going to try and put a piece of tape over it to help the color show. The tape made it look more splotchy, which is kind of cool, so I like it so far. And what's left in a rocket except for the fins at the back to help it guide and fly through the air? So you can pick whatever color you want. I'm going to use the leftover paper from the dog ears, just to reuse paper, use it all up. And we're going to need, let me get the other rocket so I can show you what it looks like. There it is. Alright. So it's got these fins. I've got 3 of them on here. It's shorter on this side and longer on this side, and there's a slant. So it's not just a rectangle. So I'll show you how I made that. I'll use my writing utensil to try and sketch it out first. And we're going to get 3 of these. So if you cut out one, then you can use that to trace the shapes for the others. So I've got one, and you're not going to see the Sharpie on the black paper, so I'll cut it out to show you what it looks like. There we are. There's the shape. So I'm going to take this, I'll put it down on here, and I'll just trace it so I can get my others. Just 2 more. If you need help with this part, definitely ask for help. Alright, I've traced those 2, and I'll go ahead and cut them out now. There's 2. And 3. Alright. And again, I just used tape to attach this. I just figured that would be the easiest. And it takes a bit to try and tape this on here. It's a little difficult to work around. So you'll start with your piece of tape. You'll get one of your wings. And so there's a short side, there's a longer side, and there's the slanted side. On this side, that's the part that's going to touch the rocket. That's the part that's going to be the fin, or attach the fin. So you'll put the tape on that side. It doesn't matter which side because you'll be putting tape on both sides just in case. So there we've got the tape on the fin. You'll take your rocket and you don't want it at the very end of the rocket because you want to have space to blow up the balloon. So a little bit higher up, just put the tape on. There you go. And as you can see, it's moving quite a bit, which is why we take our another piece of tape. You'll bend the fin back towards the tape that's already on there, so you can just put on another piece of tape here. And with that, it doesn't wobble as much. So we'll repeat that 2 more times for our other 2 fins here. Grab your piece of tape on this side. You don't have to make the pieces of tape really long. It'll stay even if they don't cover the whole piece. As for the second one, you don't want 2 of them too close together because there's 3 of them. You want to space them out pretty well, but it's okay if it's not perfect. You just guess where you think the tape should go, where you think the fin should go, put it down, and it looks good. The nice thing about this is it's pretty easy to take the tape off if you mess up. So if you did want to readjust it, you still are able to. And there's 2 of them. One more will go here. Alright, once again, the short side, long side, and the angled side, so I'll put the tape on this side. One more piece of tape, and then this one is all done. Alright, with those 3 fins on there, it's not perfect, but you can always just bend the fin a little bit. There you go. Alright, there you have how you make a balloon rocket, and it won't last forever. Eventually the balloon will get deflated, and you'll have to recycle this one and start over, make another one. Alright, we'll test this out. There we go. It kind of went in a circle right over the camera. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that's how you make the balloon rocket and the balloon dog. Both of them have floated off the table, so. Alright, I'll have to think of some more crafts for you guys to do next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was pretty fun to make, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys want to send pictures and show us what you've created, I'd really love to see it. I'd really love to see what you guys create. And I guess you guys just enjoy the weather as much as you can. I know it's been rainy, but just use your imagination. Think of different things you can spend your time either inside or on the porch. And you guys enjoy your week. Enjoy the crafts. They're pretty fun to play with.